I went to the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Council meeting on Tuesday, February 28th, 2023 at 4 p.m. It was on the third floor of the City Hall on 101 First Street, Southeast Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The main people there were Mayor Tiffany O'Donnell, council members Marty Hoger, Patrick Lofer, Scott Olson, Tyler Olson, Scott Overland, Ann Poe, Dale Todd, Ashley Varney, and then also present were City Manager Jeff Pomerantz, and Assistant City Attorney Chris Needle. Some things that were brought up and what I noticed the most was the land surrounding Cedar Rapids and like how they're going to do it with all their projects. One thing I did hear and mention them bring up was the project that was going on now, right off of First Ave, right before you get to the river to downtown Cedar Rapids. Another thing was education for workers of the city, and they also talked about the cost of projects and the case of financing these establishments. The participation and the attendance was good. There was quite a few people, and there were 2 public comment periods. The council members would discuss the issue and a few cases. An official would come and show a slideshow on what projects would look like. Additionally, council members talked about the issues too. They generally did not disagree with each other. All were pretty agreeant with each other, but in some cases they found not like they didn't disagree, but they talked things out in ways to make things better, more using each other to support ideas and build it into a better idea. The policy and the purpose was approval of beer, liquor, wine, and applications of 33 stores. And it was to allow them to sell liquor legally from those venues. It changes the status quo for some stores because by granting them an initial liquor license while maintaining it for some who are just changing license class, from what I understand. The people that will be impacted by this is the stores who sell the liquor. They will be mainly impacted because of their business and being able to make money. And the people who drink the alcohol or liquor have access to it and make it easier, which might have both positive and negative effects that they talked about. It can be positive because it can make businesses more money and draw more attention for Cedar Rapids and opening more liquor business. And it could be negative because making alcohol easier access to some people can result into like underage drinking or other causes, which could be bad. One idea I had to increase the participation would be, I would say, by making the government more accessible, by not having weird policies and names. A lot of things, it was really hard for me to understand. I tried to pick up on it the best I could, but I only really understood what was going on when they were like talking person to person and having like actual conversations with each other. That's when I understood the most, not when they were addressing the problems and like finalizing them. It was weird having all the names in Latin and it makes it hard for citizens to understand 90% of what is being discussed. I want to say 90. It would be like more like 75% of what was being discussed with the legislation names, with it like just being hard to keep up and understand fully. So that's what I would try to work on to draw more attention and improve our city council.